So Samir Al-Battran here, founder of Fedica. So let me start by doing an origin story. So just like in the theme of the morning, so there is, where did we come from? So 15 years ago, I built this little tool called Tweepsmap. And Tweepsmap took your Twitter followers, put them on a map. What's not to like? Geography, I love geography, social media, and the world used to have open APIs. It was based on Twitter API and Google Maps API. Both of them were open. Sadly, neither of them is open today. So Tweepsmap evolved into a client. Basically, it's a different kind of client where you would be able to navigate your social graph in different ways that you cannot do with regular clients. Allow you to segment your followers, allow you to see who engages with you, allows you to look at your social media in a different way. And that was focused on Twitter. A lot of the service kept growing. We got like millions of users using the service. And a lot of our customers kept asking, we want you to do the same thing on other social networks. Unfortunately, that thing was not possible because those social networks were not open. A lot of them, Facebook, et cetera, Instagram, were not really open social networks. So we couldn't do the same thing that those social networks did. Then along came 2022, and I'm not sure how many people know here. 2022 had a lot of changes in social media. So new platforms started coming. Decentralized social media became a thing. Everyone trying to move to Mastodon. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people didn't like it. So there was a lot of changes. And then other platforms came along. Bluesky came along as well. So we decided we're actually going to add support for all those. So we started with Mastodon. And we implemented a lot of our capabilities for exploring, navigation, and publishing. And then we saw what Bluesky had to offer, and we loved the idea. We loved the concept. We loved the openness. We loved how easy it is to work with. So we added support for Bluesky, and we were, I believe, we were the first service to ever support Bluesky in the early 2023. Just had like a few thousand users, and we added support for it. And then later on, a year later, we added PixelFed. Initially, we built only publishing for Bluesky, but then we kept adding capabilities to do things like analytics, engagement stats, and then finally the discovery tools. So we really wanted to help people understand what their audience is. Okay. So I'm just going to quick a demo because we'll have quite a bit of time, but I'll just show you a couple of things that you could do with our service. So one. Good. We've got padding. You can just keep going. Okay, great. So one thing you can see is the ability to really understand what happened to your audience. So you can get the demographics of your audience, how your account is changing over time. I am on the wrong account. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be demoing Twitter. Okay. Okay, I'm not able to do this. Not able to click for some reason.
And actually, we still have your demo up on the screen.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what
Okay, perfect. Uh-oh.
Trying to give a presentation, or?
No, that's the one I want to demo, but I want to maximize it. 1 second.
Oh, yeah. The green button right there.
Okay. So one of the things, one of the things that we could show you, we could do is the ability to understand what's happening to your account, but our focus is on users, on people, not just on stats. So you're able to show you who really engaged with your content, who really is navigating. So in a sense, it's a different kind of client that allows you to see who, your social media in a different way. We'll also show you what is the demographic and content of your audience. And then the next one I wanted to show is community analysis. I don't know why it's popping up. Okay. The next thing I wanted to show is a community analysis. Here you'll be able to see what's happening to your audience, how it's changing, what's their demographic, and a lot of that stuff is actually based on algorithms that we developed in-house. And then finally, this is a new tool that we actually launching just today, just for the conference. It's the ability to navigate the entire Bluesky space. So instead of, it's one way for you to actually discover people on Bluesky is to log into, to this tool and then be able to enter your own query to find what is basically queries. You want to find people who have a specific interest or specific keywords in their profile. You can navigate to different types of criteria. So if you wanted to find founders with a specific number of followers, you can enter all that information and we'd be able to basically find them for you in this tool. So that's all the things I wanted to demo. I just wanted to go back to the slides. There we go. No.
It's minimized.
Sorry, I'm a Windows person, and I was giving a Mac. Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to get you back to
Okay, so what was it like to build on ATproto? So I wanted to talk about a couple of things here. We basically started, we love the fact that it's an open platform. We love the fact that it gives you a lot of abilities. But we ran a lot of difficulties along the path. So one of the things that we ran into, one of the problems is the rate limits are IP-based. So it's great if you're building a mobile app. If you're building a server app with millions of users, that really doesn't really scale very well. Or it doesn't work at all. So one of the challenges we had was that we need to overcome those. So then we thought, okay, we could use PDSs or car files and jet streams. Unfortunately, those two things had only source data. So it will contain what you like, who you follow, but it doesn't tell you who's following you, who is liking your post, who's engaging with you. So that was missing. So in the end, what we ended up doing is basically importing the entire Bluesky database onto our end, all the car files, enrich it with Jetstream data, and then build our own app view that sits on top of it. And then we query the app view ourselves, and basically that's what we have, is we have an app view, which is, I believe, it's the vision that the Bluesky team has, is you create your own app view when you're building an app, and that is what it allows you to basically create a new client, a new experience based on the Bluesky database. I'm going to end here, and I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties today.